astrology signs, and I have my coworker here, Ashley, who's going to be helping me. We don't really know expert amount of things on astrology, so we're just going to kind of be giving you the basics and going by our feelings also, and I guess our experience with the signs.
We're going to try to like be impartial about it as much as we can, but I'm going to say just like right off the bat, I hate Tauruses.
So before we dive in, we're gonna start, I guess, with some of the astrology basics. So your first sign is the sun sign, and that's a sign that you are at your core. It's the one you probably know off the bat already. And so my sun sign is a Leo, and Ashley,
I'm an Aries.
Is an Aries. And then there's your rising or ascending sign. This is the sign you give off as like your first impression.
So like who you are at like a party. Like that kind of like quick first impression is like, yeah, that's your ascending sign.
What is your ascending sign?
And then there's your moon side, which is like your emotional side.
Yeah, but if you want to find out your rising, your sun, and your moon sign, there's tons of different apps. There's like CoStar. You can like go online and put in your whole natal chart. That's where you have to give like your specific date, month, and
like the time you were born, the
yeah,
location, so the stars were all like lined up. So just like ask your parents like the time.
Yeah, definitely.
You were born.
So I guess we'll go in order of the Zodiac. We're gonna be rating the Zodiacs, right?
Yeah, so like on a scale of 1 to 12, basically. And we're gonna see which Zodiac is the favorite, which Zodiac is the least favorite.
Gemini!
Yeah. Again, we're not experts, we literally are just like...
We're just biased people.
Yeah.
I can just go off of my experiences.
So the first sign is an Aries. It is a fire sign. They're the baby of the Zodiac because they're the first sign. And people can say that like Aries can be a little like a baby, like really selfish and whiny, and they cry a lot.
Cry babies.
I have on these little sheets, I have like these little notes. So Aries are
courageous, determined, confident, optimistic, and passionate.
And those are like the good things. And then it says that they're
impatient, moody, short-tempered, impulsive, and aggressive.
Aries like
comfortable clothes, comfort, taking on leadership roles, physical challenges, individual sports, and they dislike inactivity, delays, and work that does not use one's talent.
Cool. As an Aries, do you think that fits you? All of that?
Yeah, except maybe physical challenges. I don't really get what that is.
Like, I don't know if I'm gonna know, like, what are those things called? Those like physical crap. I can't even think of this. There's like, okay, I'll get back to you.
So as a not Aries, right now, like right off the bat, where do you think they're gonna rank for you?
I know a couple Aries. I mean, you're an Aries, and I tend to get along with Aries. I've never had an issue with Aries. I think these all fit Aries pretty well. I think Aries that I've known to are known to be kind of like wild when it comes to just like decision making or like going out. They're definitely, which I relate to too, because I don't know if Leos are like, maybe it's because fire signs in general are a little bit more risky. So yeah, I think Aries are pretty opinionated, and I admire the sign because sun signs. So I think rating, I'd have to give Aries overall, I would say an 8 out of 10, right?
We're doing it out of 12.
Oh, okay.
So 1 is the top sign, 12 is the worst.
Oh, okay, backwards. So I would have to give Aries then, if 1's the top sign, then I would give them a 3.
That's pretty high.
Yeah,
I think we are crazy though. In a fun way.
Yeah, it's in a good way.
And I'm gonna pull out an Aries move, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna rank it number 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goody.
Your favorite.
So Tauruses come right after Aries. They're an earth sign. They're supposedly
reliable, patient, practical, responsible, stable. They're also stubborn, possessive, and uncompromising. They like gardening, cooking, music, romance, and high-quality clothes. And they dislike sudden changes, complications, insecurity of any kind.
and synthetic fibers.
That's a very
That's specific.
Very specific. Synthetic fibers.
My boss thought I was a Taurus.
Oh yeah, which is pretty funny.
Which was
hates them.
horrible. 12.
That was straight to the point. I'm gonna have to say, okay, well, I didn't really know much about Tauruses, but I kind of like, talked to the one recently, maybe still am, and happens to be a Taurus. I always butcher it. And I think a lot of these are fitting, the reliable, patient, and also the stubbornness, very fitting. I'm gonna give them a 6, like a halfway point.
That's okay.
Yeah, like I don't dislike Tauruses, but they're not my favorite. I feel like they're just mutual for me.
I think they like are homebodies.
Yes,
which
definitely.
is like the opposite of an Aries. It's like a homebody.
Same for a Leo. I think that's where sometimes I'm like, but when I'm with Tauruses, I feel like more relaxed and stuff. But then sometimes I'm like,
I like go crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, Gemini.
An air sign.
So their strengths are they're gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas. Their weaknesses are they're nervous, inconsistent, and indecisive. They like music, books, magazines. They can chat with nearly anyone and short trips around the town. They dislike being alone, being confined, repetition, and routine.
Our boss hates Gemini.
Yeah, I feel like Gemini is kind of the most hated sign because they're known to be a two-faced. So I have some friends who know Geminis and they hate them. They say they like really kind of are what their sign is. So I don't know. I can only go by that. So I'm just gonna say 12 because I don't know any and I've only heard bad stuff about Geminis.
I'll say 11 because same thing. They seem scary. Cancer is next. They're a water sign. They're a crab.
They're tenacious, highly imaginative, loyal, emotional, sympathetic, and persuasive. They're moody, pessimistic, suspicious, manipulative, and insecure. They like art, home-based hobbies, relaxing near or in water, helping loved ones, a good meal with friends, and they dislike strangers.
Any criticism of mom.
Don't talk about their mama.
And revealing a personal life. I don't know many Cancers either, but this makes them sound awful.
Yeah, I don't agree with some of this. I know a couple Cancers, and one's like a pretty good friend of mine. That's like what I can go based off of.
Do you ever talk about their mom?
No, I don't talk about their mom too often, so I'm not going to now. After reading this.
That is so scary.
I know, right? I'm gonna give them a 5 because based off of what I know of like my good friend, I would say they're good people.
I'm gonna say a 9, only because I know what my 10 is gonna be.
Okay.
So I'm like making
You're saving it.
Okay.
So our next sign would be a Leo. So they're a fire sign.
Their strengths are they're creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted, cheerful, and humorous. Our weaknesses, arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, lazy, and inflexible. We like the theater, taking holidays, being admired, expensive things, bright colors, fun with friends. We don't like being ignored, facing difficult reality, not being treated like a king or queen.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to say I relate to a lot of these. I feel like I've always kind of like related to my sign. Yeah, I know some other Leos though. I like Leo women more than Leo men.
That's the fire sign.
Yes.
Fire sign men are not good.
I dabble in horoscopes, mainly mine. So I would say like I know a lot about my sign, and I feel like I relate to a Leo. They're supposed to be like a lion is the Zodiac animal, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm pretty warm and open and stuff, but I can be kind of like stubborn and I guess arrogant at times. I don't try and come off like that. I think it's just a kind of like an air sometimes, but yeah, I think I like my sign. So yeah, if I had to rate a Leo, I would rate them as a 1 because I feel like why not?
This video is just like us both being like, we love our sign.
We love our sign.
I don't know. I don't know many Leos, but I feel like, I don't know, fire signs are probably very similar.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them a 3.
I like it.
I like a fire sign.
Yeah, that's how I feel like about Aries, how I gave them a 3, I think too, because like I feel like the Aries I've met, both guys and girls I've liked. I've never had like a bad Aries experience. Aries, like I said, are like wild and stuff, but I appreciate that like that zest, you know?
Virgos. They're an earth sign.
Loyal, analytical, kind, hardworking, practical, and their weaknesses are they're shy, they worry, overly critical of self and others, all work and no play. They like animals, healthy food, books, nature, and cleanliness. And they dislike rudeness, asking for help, and taking center stage.
So in college, I lived with 3 Virgos. Yeah, and they were literally crazy.
Okay.
They were like fun and like
Yeah.
I loved them, but they were like crazy. Like they would do anything like a drop of a hat. Like a big thing that we did in college was like we'd like break plates in the basement.
What?
And it was not my idea. It was the Virgo's idea. And then I got an Aries to just go along.
Isn't that like a Greek thing, like Opa? Were they Greek?
We just go in the basement, we shatter
Break plates.
They did graffiti. They like threw like they got me
That's kind of cool.
crazy stuff. Like we were like really into like throwing eggs for some reason. Like they're just insane. Like to me, Virgos are like the insanity
Crazy.
sign. Yeah, like to me they're just like insane.
Wow. Well, I actually don't know many Virgos like off the top of my head personally, so I really don't know how I feel about Virgos, but that's surprising to hear because I did not know they were kind of like crazy like that. So yeah, I guess because I don't know much about Virgos and based off what you said, I'll give them a 10.
I'm gonna give them a 4.
It's pretty
'Cause
good.
I like them.
Yeah.
But they are some psycho. Some psychos.
Wild.
Libras, which is it's just like right now is Libra season, right?
Oh.
Or just ended.
Yeah, I think so.
They're an air sign.
They're cooperative, diplomatic, gracious, fair-minded, and social. They're indecisive, avoid confrontations, will carry a grudge and self-pity. They like harmony, gentleness, sharing with others the outdoors. And they dislike violence, injustice, loudmouth, and conformity.
Like who doesn't dislike violence?
I know, I would have a lot of people just like that.
Just Libras.
I like Libras. I've dated a few Libras back in the day. So based on that, I would say they're creative people, very nice.
Definitely.
So I think I've encountered a good Libra experience. I'm gonna give Libras. I'll give them a 5.
I was gonna give them a 5.
5 for Libras.
And you know what, that makes sense because they're like the balancing people.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense they're in the
true.
middle, yeah. This is a good one.
Scorpio.
This is a good
It's Teresa's.
in terms of I think that they're a bad sign. They're a water sign. If you saw our pumpkin carving video, you know that we couldn't figure it out.
Yes.
They're resourceful, brave, passionate, stubborn, and a true friend. They're distrusting, jealous, secretive, and violent. Truth, facts, being right, longtime friends, teasing, and a grand passion. And they dislike dishonesty, revealing secrets, and passive people.
They're crazy. Not in the fun way of a Virgo. They're crazy in a negative way.
I think based off of what I know from Scorpios, I would give them probably a 7.
They're like a hornier Aries in my mind.
Yeah,
Like
kinda.
a more like slippery, hornier, little scarier version of an Aries.
Yeah, I could see that for
I
sure.
think they're generally like pretty much the same.
I think Scorpio and Gemini get the worst reps
For
in
good
the
reason.
signs. Yeah.
Probably. I'll give them. They were my 10 that I was saving.
Oh, really?
Next up is Sagittarius. They're also a fire sign.
So the they're strange.
They're generous, idealistic, great sense of humor. Their weaknesses, they promise more than they can deliver. They're very impatient, will say anything no matter how undiplomatic. They like freedom, traveling, philosophy, being outdoors, and they dislike clingy people, being constrained, and off-the-wall theories and details.
They did not give them very many positives.
No, there's like 4 or 5.
So the last fire sign, I think Sagittarius are the most crazy in like a not fun way, like the most like crazy.
Oh no.
That's a fire sign.
Really?
And that's saying like one of my best friends is a Sagittarius, but
But she knows.
and my brother's not crazy, but my friends that are Sagittarius tend to be a little bit more like
Off the wall.
yeah,
But not in a good way.
yeah, not like a fun party way, more just like a
Scary, like, okay. Yeah, I have to agree kind of. I think Sagittarius, the ones I know and from what I've read on their signs are supposed to be like very blunt, like that's what they're known for. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes the Sagittariuses, I know, take that bluntness and they use it because they're like, oh, I'm a Sag, I'm just blunt. And I'm like, okay, there's a difference between being blunt and rude. But other than that, I don't dislike Sagittariuses. I feel like I don't know enough to really give them a bad judgment or the greatest. They're just kind of a medium for me. So what would you rate them?
I give them an 8.
Well, that's a pretty...
Well, actually, I'm a Sag rising.
Oh,
which
okay.
does make sense. So maybe I'll give them a 5.
That's pretty good.
I don't want to give myself too well.
She's like, this is about me though.
Yeah.
Sag, in my opinion, I think I'm gonna give them, I don't know if I've given anyone a 4 yet, but I don't know, I think that's too high for them because I don't really know.
I was gonna say it.
I think I'm either at a 5 or a 6 with the Sagittarius too. It's like a medium.
Not bad. Okay, this is a sign I have experience with. Capricorn.
Same.
An earth sign.
Responsible, disciplined, self-control, good managers, know-it-all, unforgiving, condescending, expecting the worst. They like family, tradition, music, understated status, quality craftsmanship, and they dislike almost everything at some point.
They roasted them. They literally roasted them.
We're Capricorns, aw.
I think they have a bad rap for being boring.
Yes, I think so too. And I think they are very neat. I feel like the good stuff is they're neat and they're very like they said, good
Organized,
managers. Yeah, I believe that.
My boyfriend's a Cap.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, and I thought he was a Taurus for a long time. Thank God he's not.
You're
But
yes.
he didn't seem like they make Capricorn seem so boring. And I was like,
They're not that boring.
You're not boring.
No.
I feel like they should get. I feel like there's way more to them than this little
description.
blurb.
Yeah, for sure.
I know he's gonna watch this and he's gonna be like,
Hype him up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Capricorns, and because my mom's Capricorn, I love her. I give Capricorns a 2.
oh my God.
Yeah, they're very high up for me.
I'm gonna give them a 2 too.
Yeah.
I feel like they're not for me, but I think I've skipped around ones that I wanted to be 2s. So now they're gonna be a 2.
Go Capricorns. Alright, so the next is the Aquarius. They're an air sign. Their strengths are
Progressive, original, independent, and humanitarian. Their weaknesses are they run from emotional expression, they're temperamental, uncompromising, and aloof. They like fun with friends, helping others, fighting for causes, intellectual conversations, and they're a good listener. They dislike limitations, broken promises, being lonely, dull or boring situations, and people who disagree with them.
From this, it seems like I would like them.
yeah. My brother's an Aquarius, so I feel like I kind of get how Aquariuses are.
Yeah.
So I would give them, I think this fits. I feel like my brother can be more, not emotionless, but he's not as expressive as I am. I like to talk about my feelings and all that, and he's more to himself. I would give Aquariuses a 5. I think I gave someone a 5 already, but I'm just gonna give it again because I don't know what else to give them.
I'm gonna give them a 6 because I honestly could not name an Aquarius that I know.
Yeah.
But they sound, especially the fact that they're not very emotional, I think I would really like that. so I'm gonna give them a 6. Pisces. This is the last one. My dad's a Pisces.
Aww.
Anyway, they're a water sign.
They're compassionate, artistic, intuitive, gentle, wise, and musical. They're fearful, overly trusting, sad, desire to escape reality, can be a victim or a martyr. They like being alone, sleeping, music, romance, visual media, swimming, spiritual beings, and they dislike know-it-alls, being criticized, and the past coming back to haunt them, and cruelty of any kind.
Whoever wrote these is weird.
No, right? Some of the descriptions I'm interesting.
This does not sound like my dad at all.
It doesn't.
I think to me, I just can't imagine my family members as a sign. To me, it's just my dad.
Yeah.
This, I would never have guessed it's my dad would be this sign. I wouldn't say he's musical or loves spiritual themes.
Does he like swimming?
Yeah.
Apparently.
He hates the past coming back to haunt them.
Don't we all? I know a couple Pisces. One of our coworkers is actually Pisces too, and she always says she fits her sign because she's very emotional. Some of my close friends are Pisces, and the same. They say they're very emotional, so it fits them. From what I know of Pisces, I get along with them because I feel like their water balances me out or something. They're sometimes a little too sensitive, I feel like, for me. Because I'm a sensitive person, but I'm also very, like, not blunt, but like I can just be real too, but not in a mean way. And I feel like even at that, the Pisces can be like, you know, just
a little too
sensitive. Like I feel like almost like you have to walk on eggshells.
So now we're gonna invite some of our coworkers up, see if they can defend their signs. Maybe they might make us like change our mind a little bit.
Yeah.
But probably not, because I know some of them have that sign.
Right? I'm like, I'm not changing my mind. I'm a little stubborn. And they might hate our sign, so we can only wait and see. So this is our coworker Lori, and we are going to be asking her what her horoscope sign is. So what is your horoscope sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Aw, so that's a water sign.
Yep.
It's like fish.
Yeah, it's the two like fish, like going like this. I don't know how to really explain it.
Do you feel like you relate to your sign?
Definitely. I think I'm like, everything I read about my sign is like so me. Like, I think I'm a little bit more bubbly than people with my sign.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm like so sensitive. Like, I'm like sensitive to everything.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm like, and that's like the biggest thing about Pisces is that they're sensitive. And like, I'm so sensitive, so.
Okay, so like on a scale from 1 being the best sign to 12 being the worst sign, where do you put Pisces?
Wait, 1 being the best?
Yeah.
I guess 2.
Oh,
Okay, nice.
Why not 1?
I don't know. I feel like other signs are maybe a little bit better.
Wow.
Well, I just like Pisces because I think I'm a Pisces. So
Yeah, I feel like that's
I fit Pisces well. I feel like I wish there were less like sad people, more like
Yeah.
happy and bubbly. I feel like
Yeah.
Pisces I know are like very like sad always.
Same.
Which like I'm not. I'm just like very
Sensitive.
The sensitive part is like.
Yeah, when you told me you were Pisces, I was actually surprised. Because I was like,
Really?
wow, because
Yeah.
you're so bubbly and like
Yeah, a lot of Pisces I know are very just like mellow, like sad people. So.
melancholy.
I read this article about like how a lot of serial killers are Pisces. There's like 3 signs that a lot of serial killers are, and Pisces is one of them. And I'm like, okay, that's all really off-putting to me. I guess because it's like they're sad. It's like a sad sign.
I'm sad, I'm gonna kill you.
Sorry.
I guess maybe some of them are like depressed. That kind of like off-put me. I was like,
About your sign.
dang.
Well, that was eye-opening, and I'm gonna keep Pisces at the bottom.
I would say you
No
fit a
comment.
Sag because like I said earlier, Sages are like blunt people, and I think you're pretty blunt. Like,
Thank you.
you're welcome. All right, so if you had to rate your sign, 1 being like the best and 12 being the worst, these batteries, what would you rate your sign?
12 being the worst?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because
Yeah.
I don't know.
You have
6. I'm
Wow.
neutral. I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's a
That's the
first.
first time someone hasn't been like 1.
Yeah, very honest. And I don't know if you know much about other signs, but what you do know from other signs, who would you rate as your least favorite sign?
The worst sign out there.
I know nothing else about signs.
Say Gemini.
Gemini.
Ugh, Geminis. Shoot. Well, there you have it. So that concludes our horoscope video, and hopefully you learned a lot about your sign maybe, and other signs that you didn't know a lot about. And
Go fire sign.
yeah. So be sure to check out the Passfeed app, and it's free to download. And
Like, comment, and subscribe.
yeah.
It's not for me to say.